Now, I know when you came to Los Angeles, you had some kind of strange experiences when you moved here. Didn't a car crash into a house you
That
were
wasn't
staying
when I
in?
first moved here. That was that weird week, which obviously you've done your homework, so you are ready for this story. Friday night, I believe it was the 15th of January, I get mugged. Sunday night, the 17th, the big earthquake hits. Wednesday of that week, I come out, my car's gone. So even in that whole huzzah of an earthquake, somebody still found time to steal a car. So I start getting depressed. So I go to spend the night at my friend Laura and Greg's house. I'm in the bathroom. A car crashes into the side of the house, and I thought it was another earthquake. So I went bolting out of the bathroom, indisposed, if you will. And this car has crashed into the house and then just backs up and takes off. And I was like, all right, well, that's it. I totally just was like, well, maybe this means I won't have some bad luck for a long time now. And it worked out. I mean, that was the last of it. But that was an unbelievable week. It was just, it couldn't have been more ridiculous. And the house, the whole side of the fence and the side of the house was just destroyed.
Janeane, I was interested in actors and comics, weird jobs before they become celebrities. Didn't you used to be a bike messenger?
Yes, I did. I was a bike messenger in Boston briefly, and a very bad one at that, because I did not have the fearlessness or the quickness required to have it be a lucrative profession. And so I went up walking. I walked my bike quite a bit, and walked a lot, and got on the T, their subway a lot, when cheated. But in the spring and the fall, it's great. In the summer and winter, it's the worst. But I also sold shoes when I lived there. I opened the doors at the health club there at 5 a.m. It's things of that nature.
Well, didn't you pump gas for a while too?
Yes, in Martha's Vineyard, for 2 summers I pumped gas at Oak Bluff's gas station, Ben David Motors, and that's a great job actually. I enjoyed that very much. You talk to people, that's a good one.
You know, the whole concept of this movie kind of hit close to home because I have a friend who's a radio disc jockey, and people always call her up and send her letters making romantic offers. How often have you gotten phone calls and letters from people from your TV experiences who wanted to romance
Prisoners?
you?
Well, actually, anybody who's on television gets letters. You don't have to be well known. You can do one episode of something and like 1 million people see it. So I've gotten my share of letters, very complimentary and weird, a couple of hate mails. There's one guy that's been writing to me, much to my chagrin, every single day for about 2.5 years. I mean, like we've even turned over his letters to the appropriate channels that you do stuff like that to, because it's now odd. Yeah. So
does that freak you out that happens?
I just am perplexed by it. That's so weird. I mean, I was telling somebody earlier, there's a few people that come to my stand-up shows repeatedly who are under the mistaken impression that they know me very well, and they seem very nice, but they kind of want my time. They want to go out and do stuff after the show, and I'm not comfortable with that because I don't really know them or what their intentions are, and they get a little angry when I say, no, I don't want to go get a drink or something. But it's because they really feel like I'm somebody who's spurning them, that they know me.
You know, I was on the set of Frasier once when they were doing a stunt with Moose the dog who plays Eddie. And it was just amazing to see what happens out of camera range with people doing hand signals and food. What kind of things were going on off camera with the dog and the cat in this movie?
Okay, there's all kinds of hand signals, and then frequently the trainer going, Hank, now! Not realizing that, you're going to have to re-loop this whole scene. Hank, don't, go to. Stop it! Leave it! There's like all that. That's what the guy just. Or there's like, he would be laying on the floor, come on, going like that to the dog, and to the point where you're just like, all that means to me is I got to go to a looping stage now when this is wrapped and redo this so you don't hear a guy going, Hank, come here! So.
Okay, great. All right. Thank you very much there.